all over the Bible that you should give alms. Would it be
yes, that's all throughout Scripture as well.
would giving money to the church be considered alms, or do I actually have to go out and give food and clothes to homeless people?
It's why do you think it's either or? It's both and.
Both
and.
okay.
I've been through scriptures where it says that the laborer is worthy of his wages. And if you go to 1 Timothy 5 and you read 17 to 21, you can read all the way to 22. There you're told that the elders are worthy of your support, especially an elder that teaches. So a portion of your alms goes to the shepherds of the church so that they can be provided and sustained to do the work of overseeing the church. Part of your alms will go to the poor, to the widow, to the needy, as well as to teachers and to missionaries. Okay. And that's all about Scripture, right? Luke 10:7, Matthew chapter 10, verses 8 to 10. 1 Timothy chapter 5, verses 17, all the way to 22. In fact, that talks about providing for the leaders of the church, the elders of the church, for the missionaries, the evangelists. That's also Galatians 6:6. What about taking care of the poor? Well, you go to Romans 16, 25 to 29. Romans 16, 25 to 29. 1 Corinthians 16, verses 1 to 4. 1 Corinthians 16, verses 1 to 4. And backtrack. There you're commanded and told, take care of the poor, take care of the orphan, take care of the widow, right? Provide their needs. And for family members, if you're a Christian and you have a widow in your family who's 60 and over, she must be at least 60 years old, and she's proven herself to be a godly woman who served the church, served her family, raised up godly children, but she has no husband. It says the family members, 1 Timothy chapter 5, verses 3 to 16, must provide for her financially, as well as the man who's a widow. It's not just a woman. Otherwise, you're worse than an unbeliever. There, Paul commanded the churches to set aside a portion of their money to help the poor believers in Jerusalem. So there you go. Collect money to help the poor. Do not neglect taking care of the poor. So there you go. You got to take care of the poor. If someone comes and says, hey, pretty much I'm in need and I'm hungry, you say, I'll pray for you. What does that do? Of what use is that if you don't meet their needs? Matthew 25, 31 to 46. Jesus will determine your salvation based on whether you fed the hungry, gave drink to the thirsty, clothed the naked, invited strangers, and visited those in prison. There you go.